Dobro večer. Yay. Dobro večer, Divine Pisces 222. It is Saturday, May 15th, 2021. I'm going to go ahead and do a collective reading for you guys today. A lot of the energies I've been picking up, guys, I gotta tell you, this new moon has really affected masculine. I really feel like a lot of masculines right now are very much in their heads, very emotional. It's like the awakening of the divine feminine within them kind of coming through. Also, I do feel a lot of masculines very triggered at the moment by an empowered feminine, as it were. But also just in general, I really feel like, let's just be honest, the world is nuts right now. A lot of people losing their minds over what's happening in general. But I don't know if you guys know this. The East Coast, we are actually experiencing a quote-unquote gas shortage. Okay, so with that, with that comes a lot. I know this was actually apparently put on the news, but I actually personally did see somebody trying to fill water bottles with gasoline. So guys, people are losing their minds right now. Hysteria, fear, very easy to control people who are in fear. You know, they do the panic buys and whatnot. And it's really hard as an awakened person to not actually think that these things are orchestrated or, you know, in some way planned. It's just the skeptic in me coming out, I guess. But it's not just us that sees it. Everybody sees it. So just if you're seeing these things, I know it's really, really hard to shut up. I mean, me personally, it's very, very difficult for me to keep my mouth shut. I'm basically that kid in the supermarket who sees the lady in front of them in line who has a giant wedgie, and I just want to like scream it to the rooftop, that lady has a wedgie, you know, stuff like that. It's really difficult for me to keep my mouth shut. It's been interesting to say the least, but those of you out there who have that feeling, you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with these people around me who are in such fear, and that's all they talk about is fear and, you know, the fear mongering and everything like that. Guys, just let it roll off. Let it roll off. It's so easy to want to react to that and to want to put in your 2 cents and to tell somebody that they're wrong and yada, yada, yada. Keep in mind that a lot of these people, they're not ready to wake up. So no matter what you say or how you say it, they're not ready to receive it. Now, if you feel called to talk to somebody about this, if you feel called to enlighten someone, obviously you want to do that, but also be aware you're going to release expectations from that. They may not be ready to hear you, okay? Also, I want to, just real quick, these readings, you know, I know a lot of people show up to these kinds of readings, you know, to hear more things about their person and about the connection. Yes, all of that. But also, guys, I really do focus on inner union. That's really what I focus on. That's really what I help people to achieve with my services. And those who have been following me for a while, you already know that. But those who are new to the channel, I mean, I really do touch on everything here. And I really do like to focus, though, on inner union, becoming literally one with yourself, but one with source as well. So when we talk about union, we talk about all the unions. Okay, so if a certain energies resonate with you, that may be the energy that you're in right now, but also keep in mind the masculine and feminine energies, we have both. So when I talk about the divine feminine or I talk about the divine masculine, you know, it can also be taken as your inner divine masculine or inner feminine. Okay, so keep that in mind. So I'm going to start off with overall energies. This is the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I did pre-shuffle before I started this reading, guys. It just cuts down on video time. I also want to thank you guys for stopping in. Those of you who are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. And also, I do get emails every day from you guys, you know, telling me, you know, where you're at on your journey, people I've helped personally, or, you know, even those who just watch my videos, anything like that, guys. I really love to hear those things. So definitely share them with me. I really do appreciate the feedback. It also helps to reaffirm to me that what I'm doing is the right thing for you guys. Do you know what I mean? So it also helps put me put things in perspective for me, because sometimes I'm also in that energy where I'm like, I don't know if this is the right thing for me to do. I don't know if I'm in the right energy. And then I get emails from you guys, and it just reaffirms that what I'm doing is actually what I'm supposed to be doing. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get this started here. Already some really interesting cards coming out for overall energies. This one wanted to come out. Wow. Okay. So this is interesting. Okay. So we have love, self-worth, movement, lust, and differences. And right here at the forefront, you know, so when you do readings, usually the first card is the one that's like the biggest energy that's in the room, so to speak. And the fact that we have love first is huge, okay? But also self-worth right next to it. These two go hand in hand. I really do just feel in general the collective is, again, this has been moving for a while, this energy of self-love, but really understanding your self-worth and not letting somebody else dictate what that is, right? We are all an extension of Source. Source loves us, Source guides us, and Source has set a particular task in front of us that we agreed to when we incarnated. Okay, but we have to know our worth. We have to know that we're worthy of that task because we chose it and Source sanctified it. Okay, and so I feel just in general a lot of movement. And we have the lust card here. Now, obviously, the lust card, it can be, you know, obviously that sexual energy coming in, but really to me, this is really more like motivation. That's what I'm picking up here. It's like we're really moving into that motivated energy to just basically embrace the different views that we see every single day, but also embracing the fact that we are maybe different. You know, we are different from maybe our family. Maybe our family doesn't understand what we do. Maybe our friends don't understand what we do, but we're not going to let that stop us, right? We're also understanding that our gifts may not be the same as someone else's. Don't compare your gifts to someone else. Okay? You have your own set of gifts, and you need to learn to embrace those and love those. Okay? Don't try to copy someone else. You know, maybe you start off that way, just kind of delving in, and then you learn a little bit as you go, realizing, okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do. I know it's true. It happened for me. You know, I started reading tarot, not really knowing what exactly it was going to lead to, and boom, all of a sudden, you know, I'm a spiritual coach. That's what I do. I help people achieve inner union. Okay? So, that being said, overall energies right now is actually, believe it or not, even though it doesn't quite feel that way because there's still a little bit of instability, it is moving more towards embracing our differences and the fact that we are different, but that we love ourselves anyway and know that we're worth all of the good things. The good things that are coming to us, we deserve those, right? We deserve the good things, okay? Now, talking about the connections here, again, a little bit of sexual energy coming in, the love aspect coming in. Again, those of you who are in separation with your counterpart, maybe just keep in mind, like, there is movement happening, okay? I do feel some of you, if you haven't received it yet, you will be receiving communication very soon. There's a lot of motivation to communicate. All right, so let's take a look at the masculine energy. I'm going to start with this is one of my favorite decks. This is the Golden Thread Lenormand deck. It's the companion to the Golden Thread Tarot. All right, let's see what we got here. Interesting. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry guys, KSC's playing a video game and I just wanted to make sure it wasn't too lousy. Disruptive here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so right off the bat I'm already seeing masculine, guys. He's finding his way. Masculine's finding his way to feminine right now. Okay, alright. I actually don't think. Let me try that again. If those are meant to come out, they'll come back out. What's this one? Interesting. Okay. Mountain. Yeah, I can't. Okay, guys, like, okay, some of you, let's talk to feminine for a second about masculine, okay? Some of you feminines, you did have your masculine come back in, you rejected him, okay? He's coming back. He's coming back. He's actually taking a real hard look at himself and going, okay, now I see the way. Now I see the way in here, okay? This is not such a hard mountain to climb, but he does still seem a little bit intimidated right now, okay? Masculine, don't be intimidated by feminine and her power, okay? This is the way she's supposed to be. Now, Queen of Swords, maybe a little bit, but maybe she's just telling you something about yourself that you need to take a look at, okay? She's triggering something in you that you need to take a look at, and that's okay. Healing is a part of the process. Healing is how you basically progress through the journey and attain the things that you want, but you have to climb that mountain first, okay? All right, so masculine energy, just in general, I do feel, this definitely has to do with work. I don't mean just a job, I mean work, like the inner work, the spiritual work, okay? Like, it's like he's really coming into clarity. He was in confusion there for a while. Some of them are still a little bit not sure, but they know what the end goal is. They know that they have to get through this. And it's like they're kind of talking with themselves, motivating themselves in order to move forward. Again, that lust energy coming in, again, is really kind of a metaphor for motivation or like a spark, right? So again, masculine energy, seeing the way forward to what they want and what they want to actually manifest for themselves, but they know it's not going to be easy, number one. And number two, they know that, honestly, it's like the hard work is going to be worth it. Okay, so a little bit, again, clarity coming in from masculine. Masculine's like, okay, everything's it's not as bad as it seems. It's not as bad as it seems right now, right? I just know what I need to do to move forward. Now, if this pertaining to your masculine person, okay, that's one thing. It also, again, could be your masculine energy. So the 3D, what rules the 3D, the actions that we take in the 3D to match the 5D or the feminine energy, okay, is you have to put in the work to make the things happen, okay? And once you set that intention, that's when Source comes in and Source shows you the way forward. And it's only by following that guidance and actually putting in the work do we achieve the ends that we want. Okay? All right. So this is the Golden Thread Tarot. Interesting. So again, Queen of Swords coming out. Wow. So yeah, masculine, feeling a little bit of Queen of Swords right now. So again, masculine still kind of licking his wounds from that. Some of them, maybe it wasn't the feminine necessarily, but it was the, yeah, okay. So some of them, it wasn't the feminine, it's herself. It was actually maybe a karmic situation. I'm still picking up a lot of them still dealing with distorted feminine energy. So I talked about this a little while ago. So, okay, so a lot of masculines have been in the distorted masculine energy. A lot of times this is because they are surrounded by distorted feminine energy. So again, whether that's a karmic situation, family situation, just getting a very distorted feminine energy coming in. A lot of times it does have to do with the mother, but it also could be a karmic partner. But a lot of times those go hand in hand. Okay, they're literally, one is an extension of the other. Okay, and if you want to get really, really deep, you go into Freud and you understand. Okay, just read Freud for a second and understand what that means. Okay, but what I'm getting here is, again, a lot of masculines, they're in that energy of wanting to kind of put down that burden, but it's like they're having a really hard time walking away from this. Now, some of them, this does have to do with feminine. They're having a hard time, releasing that hurt that they felt when feminine basically rejected them, right? Going, oh no, she's such a bee, she doesn't understand me. She didn't even let me speak. She didn't, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But it's still at the same time, it's like, they're like, okay, defenses are up, but they want to come back in. It's really weird back and forth kind of energy, okay? So masculine person, again, I do feel they're going to come back. They're just kind of figuring out what they need to do in order to not get rejected again by the feminine. Now, those in karmic situations, this again does have to do with an actual like feminine energy karmic, okay? A very, very distorted one. One about control, one about who's very emotionally and mentally really abusive, okay? And it's like they keep sitting there dealing with all of the distortion, right? and all of the illusion, instead of waking themselves and being like, you know what, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. They just literally sit there and they take it. Again, because it's like they don't really know how to stand up for themselves in those situations. These are I'm talking about the ones in karmic situations. And they could be, it could be both. Your person could have come in, but they're still in a karmic situation. And maybe that's why you said no. Because you put your foot down. You're like, no. No. As long as you're still in the situation, as long as you're still living in this lie with this person who treats you like crap, no, of course I'm not going to let you in. Nothing personal, but no, that's not good for me, right? That's not good for me, and I'm not going to say yes this time, okay? So again, a lot of energy coming in from masculine is just really kind of unsure and not sure what to do. But honestly, masculine, I'm talking to you right now. You've got to release some of these situations. These situations that you're in, the situation you're in, whatever this is incredibly, incredibly toxic. And all it's doing is keeping you, literally from union, but from inner union, from actually moving forward in the journey. You just keep going round and round and round. It's like you know what you want. You know what you have to do. Just do it. Stop being lazy. Do it. Okay? Now, talking about the masculine energy, okay? So, again, this is talking about the energies themselves, your inner masculine. Again, you just got to do it. The situation you're not in, not good. Stop sitting there trying to make it work. Rip off the Band-Aid. Rip off the Band-Aid. Come out of the illusion. Stand in your power. Stop sitting there going, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. You know exactly what to do. So do it. Walk away. Walk away. Okay? It's time. Enough is enough, right? All right, so let's take a look at the feminine energy here. This is the 7th sphere Lenormand deck. Oops. Whoa! Okay, all right. We're going to take them all. House. Ooh, ring. Okay, so those of you who don't know, this particular deck has 2 animus. One is a masculine, one's a feminine. This is the masculine. Okay, interesting. Okay. All right, I need 2 more, please. There's 1. Interesting. 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay, feminine. So look how we got the masculine front and center here. Yeah, a lot of feminine still focused on the masculine right now. Some of you are still wondering what you did. Some of you are still wondering, oh gosh, what did I do? He's gone quiet again. Did I hurt his feelings? What's happening? How do I get him back into that good energy? But stop. Focus on you, okay? You did what you were supposed to do. Whether you realize it or not, you did what you were supposed to do, okay? But still, some feminine still also dealing with that, with a family situation here. I'm still picking up a lot of familial stuff for feminine particularly. Masculine, I feel, is the distorted feminine, and I could have some familial stuff with it, but I really feel feminine's dealing with familial stuff right now. So again, this could be parents, family, children, really, really, really close friends that you regard as family, whatever. But it's just like there's this feeling of not being able to get over whatever this is, okay? And this actually has multiple meanings, and I'm going to go into each one, but this is the first one that I'm picking up. This is the first one that's coming to mind. And some of you, this does have to do with a marriage. Some of you are feminine. Some of you are still in also karmic situations that have to do with marriage or something of that nature, okay? And then also, this is interesting too, because some of you, this does have to do, again, with the offer that came in for masculine. Okay, so this is like 2 separate groups that I'm picking up on. So the first one is the one that's dealing with a karmic situation, okay? But it's like you're mirroring your masculine right now, but at the same time, it's like you want your masculine to change, but you're not changing. What? Okay, so so reevaluate this for a second, okay? Where's their judgment coming in here? What have you not done yet? What have you not released yet? Okay, that you're wanting masculine to release first? No, doesn't necessarily work that way, okay? But right now I do feel if feminine really just is in an energy of wanting to move away. Like, I almost feel like feminine just wants to disconnect from everything right now. I almost feel like this is it's not so much a defense mechanism, which it could be. But I actually do feel like it just has to do with feminine wanting clarity. And in order to do that, she has to move away from whatever situation this is. And I feel like it's like coming in droves. Like there's a bunch of stuff coming at feminine right now. And it's almost like she's just trying to compartmentalize and trying to figure out what to do first, what to deal with first. Okay. Now there is that second group that's kind of coming in. Again, some of you did get an offer from your masculine. Okay. Some of you are wanting that offer from your masculine, but at the same time, it's like, will that make me happy? Do you see? Well, are you happy within yourself? Are you happy within yourself? Right? I mean, that's the question you really have to ask yourself. No other person can make you happy. You control your happiness. Okay? And if you're happy and they're happy and you're happy together, great. Right? That's how it works. All right. All right, so let's go a little bit deeper with feminine here. And this is the 7th sphere. Okay, Queen of Cups coming in. Interesting. 6 of Wands. In reverse. Chariot. Okay, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa. Interesting. I think not, though. Okay. Okay, so 10 of Swords. It pulled out 2, so I'm going to use both. Sometimes it do that. And then 3 of Wands in the upright. Okay. Okay, so feminine. A lot of you are kind of coming back into your feelings a little bit. I'm getting feminine, though you're recognizing this and you're trying to kind of come out of that, because I feel like at this point you're tired of feeling this way, whatever this is. So it's like you're making that choice to be happy, and you're making that choice to kind of move away from the situation that's no longer, again, serving you. And that's the whole point. So this is a good energy for feminine to be in right now, especially with what I just said about masculine. And some of you are still in these situations that you haven't released yet. So feminine, again, moving into wanting to release that energy. But it's like, you know, you're tired of feeling defeated all the time. And some of you have been kind of going around and around and around in circles with this energy. Like, why do people treat me the way they do? Why don't people understand me? Why do people see me in a way that is not true? Yada, 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 yada. Right? But feminine's just like, no, I got to do something about this. Like, I can't just sit in this energy. I've got to go. I got to move. And again, so, you know, in the overall energies, I was picking up that energy of feminine just wanting to move away. Literally just want to kind of get away from it all for just even like a day or two. Just to sit and do some soul searching and just connect with herself. Because I feel like a lot's just been going on around feminine to the point where she can't even focus on herself at all. Like, no matter what it is, she cannot focus on herself. And that's not a good energy to be in, because you're not taking care of yourself. And if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. Doesn't matter who it is. Okay? So I do feel some feminines right now disconnecting from everybody, including masculine right now, maybe even energetically. I feel some of you here recently have either maybe under, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like, I say behind somebody's back, but like on the DL, on the down low, have either found a new place to live or have found a place to go, maybe temporarily. You're literally like, you've done this already, and it's like you're just waiting to take that action to move. Like, you haven't told anybody yet. Well, and this could be a job too. This could be a job. Some of you have already found another job that you feel is going to be more fulfilling, and you're waiting for some reason the opportune time to tell your other job that you're leaving, because the situation you were in there is not good. It's toxic. You weren't making, you weren't being fulfilled. It doesn't have anything to do really with money. Some of you are probably making really good money, but you do not feel fulfilled at all. And you're sitting here going, this money is not worth what I'm doing here, right? I want to be in a place where I'm fulfilled. It doesn't matter about the money. And believe it or not, that's a good energy to be in. Okay, so feminine, kind of coming into literally like an emotional intelligence here as regards the situation. So that's good. So the situation that I touched on with the feminine, they've already made that decision to kind of remove themselves from it. Now, this could also include masculine. Like some of you, again, you rejected your masculine. You literally are just like, you know what? I need time to think. Maybe that was the rejection that came in. It was like masculine said, hey, here's what I got. Here's what's on the table. And you're just kind of like, you know what? Let me think about it. And they took it out as a rejection. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not too mad at that. I'm not too mad at that. All right. So I want to take a look at connecting energies. And I am using... oh gosh, what is this? The Lover's Oracle, sorry. I had to look. The Lover's Oracle for this. Because why not? I haven't used this one in a long time. Let's see what we got. These are really difficult to shuffle, though. So transformation, y'all. So the connecting energies can also be collective energies. Take it as it resonates. Oh gosh, these are hard to read. Oh yeah, emotions are a necessary or natural part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So that's actually exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about, especially when it comes to feminine, but masculine too. Masculine in their feelings right now. Look inside yourself. Boom. Self-reflection going on right now. And beware of what you are projecting. This is a big one right now, especially right now, okay? With the world kind of going crazy, it's really hard sometimes to keep things in perspective and to not let yourself go down that road with everybody else and let somebody literally trigger you into acting in a way that you know is toxic, right? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. Okay, so this one's a big one too, energy dumps. So literally right now, collective energies, overall energies, it's literally a transformation, but it's like a transformation of, what's the word I'm looking for, like, not just letting go of the crap, so to speak, for lack of better terms, but it's like letting go of the drama right now. Okay, and so that's kind of where we are in general as a collective, really, really taking a deeper look at why we feel the way we feel and not letting other people or other situations or whatever dictate how we feel and why we feel the way we feel. Okay, basically it's that self-worth aspect coming in right now. And looking inside yourself means appreciating all things about yourself. And if somebody doesn't appreciate something about you, so what? That's their problem. Right? I know it sounds kind of egotistical, but it's not. You have to put things in perspective. Okay? When somebody is projecting against you, it's because they see something in you that they don't like. I mean, that's just, I've said that before, and everybody knows this. Everybody's a reflection of you. Right? So when you look at somebody, they're a reflection of you. So if there's something about somebody you don't like, it's because there's something about yourself you don't like that you see in that person. Okay? Don't take it personally. It has nothing to do with you. Okay, maybe there's somebody on the street who just doesn't even know you and is just being a total butt. Right? What do you do in that situation? You feel hurt, right? I don't know this person. Why is this person calling me names? What do they know about me? Nothing. Because it has nothing to do with you. Has nothing to do with you. So that's where this comes in, Just let it roll. Let it roll off. Okay? A lot of these people that are coming at you, it's because they're scared and they don't know. It's like they're waiting to take something out on you. And light workers, guys, I'm sorry, but those of you who've been following me for a while know this, and I've been saying it for a while. When you are a light worker, when you are an empath, when you're literally a target, okay? People who are in their fear and in their ego and stuff like that, it's like they gravitate towards you. And they do one of two things. They either project onto you and make you feel like crap so they can feed off that energy. It's narcissism. Or B, they come to you with their problems because they want you to help them lift it off. But the problem is sometimes when people come to you with their problems, it's literally like they're dumping it onto you so you'll deal with it. And then it's like, it's like this cycle. So offering advice is wonderful, but they don't have to take it 9 times out of time. They won't. Sometimes they do. But 9 times out of 10, they won't. Okay? Don't take it personally, though. Don't take it personally. They don't take your advice. Okay? If you feel guided to help somebody, do it. Okay? Just be careful. Just be careful, because people do attach cords to you. Okay? Especially if you're, somewhat emotionally invested. They love people. People will attach cords to you. Okay? Counterparts will do that too. But I've actually had cords, not going to lie to you, I've actually had cords attached to me from people I didn't know. Because I helped them sometime at one point in my life. Okay. All right. So I love these cards. This is actually the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. I absolutely love these cards because they're color coded, obviously, because of the different chakras that they represent, which is kind of cool. And it's one of the reasons I use this particular deck for the collective energies. And look at this. We've got heart, okay? And we've got throat, solar, and then we've got sacral. Okay? So we've got 4 out of the 7. But we're flanked here at the heart. So again, people kind of in their fifis right now. There's just a lot going on. This last moon, yeah, it did trigger the fifis. I mean, it was the Divine Feminine's new moon. Okay, duh. Okay, so that can have a negative impact, especially if you're in your distortions, which, let's be honest, we're dealing with a lot of distortion right now. So that being said, though, the Empress front and center here, I mean, again, it's just about standing in your power. I feel like right now we're kind of teetering on the edge, but if you take a closer look at this card, you have this one person, here, let me do it where it's not reflecting. This one person holding a cup and handing it to this other person. Okay, but what does this cup represent? This is the self-fulfillment cup. This is the Ace of Cups. All right, so why is she handing her Ace of Cups to this other person? It's because, honestly, those of us in this collective, we're all empaths. Okay, naturally people are empaths. Those in the light are empaths. Okay, and you want to help people. We're coming at it from a good place. But my point here is you can't help somebody else until you help yourself first. And again, especially feminine, right now, you have not been taking care of yourself. Masculine really hasn't either, but I mean, masculine right now, I really feel masculine right now is just, it's like they want to disconnect too, but their way of disconnecting is literally not acknowledging their feelings at all. Whereas feminine tends to be a little bit more emotional, and then you get sucked into your feelings, and then you just fall apart. Okay? Masculine's just sitting here going, I'm just not going to feel. I'm not going to feel right now. I'm not going to feel. And what they will do sometimes is they'll put it on feminine. Okay? If you feel like your masculine's doing this to you, don't purge for them. Whether you're in union, whether you're in separation, I don't care. Don't purge for them. Send it back. Say no. No. I love you, but no. I'm not going to do this for you right now. You deal with it. Okay? This is yours to deal with. All right? I'll offer guidance. I will offer support. But I'm not going to purge for you. Okay? And you got the 5 of coins in reverse here. So again, and this one's interesting too, because you have a child here. Okay? So what does this represent to me? This is literally like inner child stuff. This is abandonment issues. Okay? So some of these masculines that are coming in, especially, some of them are feeling very abandoned. It is triggering kind of a mother thing. Again, that distorted feminine coming in, like a rejection from a mother or something of that nature. Okay? And then feminine kind of just... Feminine's feeling very guilty right now. Feminine's feeling really, really guilty right now. It's like feminine, some of you are just happy. You have been happy where you were spiritually, energetically, even though you're not happy in a particular situation, maybe in the 3D, but spiritually, you're happy. And some of you feel guilty for being happy. Some of you, this again, is people around you trying to make you feel guilty. Okay, so just, again, going back to the collective energies here, just a lot of guilt for feeling good. I got a lot of guilt for doing what you do, for being who you are, right? But the fact that you have the 3 of Cups here in the center, this is the inner union card. This is inner union card. Okay? Don't feel guilty for coming into alignment with yourself. Okay, those around you trying to suck off of that energy, don't let them. Don't let them. Don't let them destroy everything you've already built, okay? It's going to keep you from your, from whatever your wish fulfillment is, whether that's your mission, your job, your union, whatever it is, okay? Staying in this, oh no, kind of energy doesn't do any good. But also this is coming to mind, this is bringing into mind, you have both Pentacle cards in reverse. Some of you, this is actually advice telling you just have to let go in the 3D. Some of you have not done that yet. And that's what's holding this hostage. Okay? You've been doing the work. You've been doing maybe your mission. You've been helping people. You've been coming into alignment, but you still haven't released something in the 3D. There's still something here that you haven't done. Maybe you haven't said what you need to say. This is throat chakra. You haven't said what you need to say. You feel confident, you feel good, but there's still something holding you back from saying what you need to say. You still don't feel quite ready to do that. Right? And it's holding your abundance hostage. It's holding hostage the one thing that you were put on this earth to do. Okay? Or whatever your wish fulfillment is. Okay? Oops. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to do messages from the masculine to the feminine. Trying to do the right thing. So again, some masculines still in some karmic situations and they're trying to be diplomatic about it. I'm figuring it out. These are my oracle cards, by the way, guys. It's the Confessions of Your Divine Counterpart, volumes 1 and 2. You can find them on my website, divinepisces222.com/shop. Okay, so we've got trying to do the right thing, trying to figure it out. Praying for a tower, yes. Some of them are praying for a tower because they don't want to deal with it themselves. They don't want to be the bad guy. They're waiting for somebody else to say, no, I'm done, and then walk away. I'm obsessed with you. I don't want to stop being obsessed with you. Okay, a little creepy, but alright. The silence sucks. So again, some of you are going to get communication if you haven't yet. Yep, been living a lie. We know. We already knew. Alright, I thought I was happy, then you showed up. But you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Some of you just really needed to hear this right now. That's what I'm getting. Really? Like really, really? I feel like feminine's been waiting for a message right now. Some particular feminines have literally been waiting for a while for a sign that their masculine's coming back. Think about things I want to do to you. Again, sexual energy coming in. Connection so intense, which is why I run. And of course, I love you. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and then messages from feminine to masculine hidden truth. Sometimes I lay awake thinking about you. Just being near you is intoxicating. See, I know across the line with you. So yeah, okay, so again, some of the feminines acknowledging they probably hurt masculine's fifis. Couldn't let you get close to me. Again, feminine kind of in that Queen of Swords. We need to let each other go. You just need to let go. Just in general, just let go, guys. Just need to let go. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Uh-oh. Feminine in the runner energy. I left before you could leave me. Yeah, feminine, you hide behind material things. Some of you do still. Some of you do. Shopping. Shopping addiction, anybody? But really, like, some of this also has to do with, like, some of you, it's like, maybe you watch movies or something like that to avoid having to think about things, okay? You speak to me through music, yeah. Song messages, and I know I messed up everything. Okay, so again, feminine kind of in a bit of a runner energy right now, but a lot of regret coming through in these messages for both masculine and feminine. Okay. All right, so let's get some messages from Source for the collective. This is the Lightworker Oracle. Messages in the numbers 11, 11, 11. Yeah, guys, signs are everywhere. Source is guiding you where to go, so just pay attention. That's a sign right there, okay, that you need to pay attention. Initiation by air. This to me is just like depicting, you just need to let it go, guys. Just let it go. Let go of your intention. Set your intentions and let it go in 3D. Yep, invitation to connect. Source is trying to connect with you. Okay, so just pay attention. Let it go. The answers will come. Okay, Source is definitely trying to show you, yep, divine grace. Okay, you are being protected and you are being guided. At the same time, yes, sir. Okay, and then spiritual protection, and you're being, wow, this is huge. Okay, so if you had any questions about whether what you were doing or what you're about to do was the right thing, messages, this is a message for you. Listen. You are being guided. You have grace. You are being shown what to do, and you are being protected. Boom. There you go. There's your answer. For those of you asking that question, there's your answer. This is a message for you. Where you're going is the right place. Just keep going. Have faith. You are being guided. You are being protected. Okay? And advice. Okay. Advice from Source. Yeah. This, wow. The crumbling. Yeah. What did I say in the last, the connecting energies, guys? What are you still holding on to? What are you still clinging to that you need to release? There's something that's being held on to that needs to go. Your guidance is divinely guided. I mean, that's another double. That's basically just a reaffirmation for whoever was asking, well, was that really a sign? Yes, it was. You're being divinely guided right now. Okay, and you're already doing it pretty much. Just release the fear associated with you, with what you're doing right now. How can you mother yourself? Some of you just, again, need to take care of yourself and you haven't done that yet, or you kind of stopped. And releasing the soul patterns. Yep, you just need to release this. So what this basically is a question, what are you still clinging to? And this is the answer. The soul patterns, the contracts, and past lives. It's time to release those. It's time to integrate those. Guys, if you don't know how to do that, send me an email. We can set up a coaching session. I can help you do that. Okay? If you're stuck, if you're trying to figure out how in the heck do I do that, I can help you do that. That's what I do. I help people achieve inner union. That's what I do. Send me an email. Go check out my website, www.divinepisces222.com. Also, check out the forum, guys. Connect with other people who are going through the same thing you are or have. They can also offer advice. They can also help you. Okay? It's a free forum, guys. divinepisces222.com/forum. And you won't, we're not alone. Nobody's alone in this journey. You're really not. Okay? It feels that way sometimes, but you're not. Okay? All right, guys. I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.